Section 8.3, Solving Inequalities Using Multiplication and Division, Day 1, Part 2. This video ends at the checkpoint of 6 problems. Quick division for case 2 when we're dividing by a negative number, and then I gave you 6 problems on the below to do the checkpoint where you're using both multiplication and division throughout. So in this case, I have negative 7x is less than or equal to negative 35. Since my coefficient is negative, I need to reverse the direction of the sign. So I'm going to divide by negative 7 on both sides. I'm going to quickly reverse the direction of that sign because I'm dividing by a negative number. Negative 7x divided by negative 7 leaves me a single x, or 1x. And then negative 35 divided by negative 7 is a positive 5. So all the solutions that will make the original inequality true are numbers that are greater than or equal to 5. So I'm going to set 5 up, and then I'm going to, count by 5. So that's 10, 15, and this would be 0, and that would be negative 5. So I'm showing both sides of my boundary point. Plug in my boundary point at 5, and x is greater than, so I'm going to shade right. And then it's equal to the boundary point as well, so that means the boundary point needs to be in the shaded region. So I'm going to make the open circle a closed circle. So this is my shaded region. I'm going to quickly choose a value in there. So I'm going to pick 10 because it's in my shaded region. It's part of the arrow. So if I plug 10 into the original inequality, does the inequality remain true? And it should, since I remembered to change the direction and shade it. Negative 7 times 10 is negative 70, is less than or equal to negative 35, and that is a true statement. Negative 70 is less than or equal to negative 35. Since 10 made this original inequality true, it should be in the shaded region. I did shade the correct side of the boundary point for this problem. So you're going to move on to the checkpoint for your 6 problems. This is the final checkpoint for 8.3, so you're all the way at the back of the page at the bottom. So you're going to solve the inequality, which means you're going to isolate the variable on one side of the inequality, and then graph that solution. So number 1 is negative 9b is greater than 63. Number 2, negative 2r is greater than or equal to negative 22. Number 3, negative 4/10 y is greater than or equal to negative 12. Number 4, here's your divisions. P divided by negative 4 is less than 7. X divided by negative 5 is less than or equal to negative 5. And the last one, number 6, 1 is greater than or equal to negative 1/10 of z. Take a second, isolate all 6 variables, and graph their solutions. Please remember to choose one solution in your shaded region, substitute it in the original equation, and check to make sure that you correctly shaded and remembered to reverse the direction of the sign when you're multiplying or dividing by a negative number.